What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I am filming off my phone, so I apologize for the little bit of shake and probably a little bit of wind noise, but it is part 2 of the Journey to Thorn Island video series. We are getting out, the first part, if y'all haven't watched the first part, make sure you go back and watch the first part. I'll drop the link to that just below, and if y'all want to click on it, it is right here, right there. We are headed out. We're going to try to catch us some dinner. We got done setting up our camp and everything. Kind of see it. See if I can zoom in on it back there. Nope, won't let me zoom in. But there it is, kind of right back here. There's our camp. But we're gonna head out. We're gonna hit these grass flats. We're gonna try to find us some supper. Hopefully we can catch us some trout, maybe a redfish, maybe a unicorn if we're really lucky. I really doubt that. But got Bill behind me. He is getting all rigged up. We are getting ready to go. We're gonna get out. Like I said, hopefully we can catch some trout. We were trying to catch some dinner for a catch and cook, so hopefully y'all will be able to see something. Oh gosh, this brightness is killing me. There we go. Hang on, let me try to get it right. There we go. But yeah, hopefully we'll catch some dinner tonight. Like I said, I apologize for the wind noise right now. I'm trying to cover it up a little bit. It's a little bit windy. I mentioned in the first video, we had a cold front roll through today. We had a cold front roll through last night, this morning, and it's got it chilly, and it's got the wind blowing, and it's overcast. So not exactly the best kind of flat fishing conditions, but we're gonna give it a go anyways. We gotta catch us some supper. So I'm gonna get rigged up real quick. I'm gonna get everything ready to go, and we're gonna get out on the water. Bill's already rigged up waiting on me, so he's probably gonna get out there a little sooner than I am. But I'm running a new mic setup today on the GoPro up top. Hopefully that'll kind of cut down on the wind noise a bit, but we'll see. But hopefully we'll find some fish. Hopefully we'll find us some supper, and yeah, y'all stick with it. All right, let's get us all rigged up. I think what I'm gonna start off with, like I said, we're fishing some grass flats, and I don't usually fish the grass flats this time of year. Usually a little later in the year once the water has warmed up a bit. So not my normal productive ways probably aren't going to be the most productive today. So I think what I'm going to start out with is, of course, I do have a top water rigged up, of course. I will show you all that here in just a minute, but I'm gonna put out this. It's a tiny jig head. It's a 16th ounce, little 16th ounce jig head. I'm gonna get that rigged up with a Gulp jerk shad. Water's a little cleaner today. I might throw kind of like a root beer color jerk shad, just a 5-inch jerk shad, and we'll see. Rig that up. I'll probably rig up like a Mirrodine or something, and a Gulp shrimp with a little heavier jig head, just to keep it on the bottom. Bill seems to think the fishing's gonna come easy today. I, however, not quite as confident as Bill is, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I would love to think I'm wrong. When we get that little jerk shad, Academy has been having their blowout sale on Gulps, which you can buy a pack of them for $2.50, so I've got quite a few. So I rigged me up this little container, my juicy Gulp container. Dig around in here. Got some, there's the jerk shads. Here's what I'm looking for. Oh, there goes my phone. There's kind of that root beer kind of speckly color I was talking about. I'll get that one rigged up on this 16th ounce just to let it kind of dance around, and it can sink down if she wants to still. Bill talked to a guy at the launch who did say he caught some trout pretty close to here the other day, just yesterday I think, actually. So who knows, maybe we'll luck up, we'll catch us a bunch of trout, get us a redfish. It'll make it easy for us so we don't have to struggle for supper tonight. But I don't know, we're gonna get after it. Y'all stick with it. All right, it's go time. I'm actually launching before Bill. He decided he wanted to bring another jacket. Hopefully we will find us some dinner. Got to get some speckled trout, some trout skis. We're not in Alabama, like I said, we are out here in the Atlantic Ocean, and we got a little different regulations here, so we can't keep the 14-inch trout. They got to be 15 inches. So we're gonna go right over here. We're all We got a hot tip where there were some trout hanging out from one of the island folks, one of the natives. He told us there were some wild specklers hanging out up here, so we're gonna go get after them. Hopefully we can get us some of those. Even a redfish, you know, would be cool. Found me a bit of a drop off here. It's kind of the area that guy was saying he got on some trout yesterday. It was also a lot warmer yesterday than it is today, so we'll see if they're still hanging out around in here. We're on a fish finally. Doesn't feel bad. It's kind of fighting like a catfish. It's kind of fighting just like a catfish. It is a catfish. It's exactly what I didn't want to catch. Oh, Bill's hooked up. Is that a trout? Yep. Bill got potential dinner. I got potential. He's gonna be a little small, Bill says, he said. But there's the first fish of the trip for me. Nice, nasty cat. All right, y'all. Well, here is the first fish for me for the Thorn Island trip. Nice big old fat hardhead. Not what I wanted, not what I'm looking for. Don't want to eat this guy for dinner, but Bill got him a little trout, which is a good sign. You know, maybe we can pick out some bigger ones. I had just said his old bright chartreuse ain't gonna work, but of course it's working. And in typical fashion for me, talking mess about Bill's baits and he starts thrashing them. But we're on a good pattern now. We might be on to something. We might actually be able to catch dinner. So making some moves. Is that dinner? Bill got it some dinner. Nice. I was gonna say, it sounded like they just got something good. Well, I'm gonna come blow up your spot there, Billiam. All right.
Yeah, he just pulled it. I knew over here would be a pretty decent spot. A little bit out of the wind. I actually wanted to go to that bank until he pulled in and started working.
Not anymore.
No.
All right, let's see here. Let me put it in there so I can keep my fruit clean.
You good? You want to put him on too?
No, it's fine. I just gotta put it underneath that ice. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one, Bill. Oh, it's a red. Yeah. Dang it, I thought that was gonna be a trout. I think redfish got to be what, like 18 here?
No, it's 1 inch above us.
So 17. He ain't 17. I'm gonna let him go anyway. If it was, I saw where he just went in the grass and hid, so we can net him back up here in just a minute. I mean, he's literally just like tucked in the grass and stopped. Like, yeah, like 10 yards behind me, like right where you were just sitting. God, I thought that was a trout. Look, there he goes. He is underneath me right now. Dumb freak it. There he goes. There he goes. Now he's back out in the flat.
He's like, I'm gonna get this guy.
All right, well, we have made it back to base camp. We got us some fish. I got one trout. I wasn't a total bust. Bill got most of them though. Well, look at it. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trout now. So we'll be able to eat us some good dinner. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I brought some deer sausage, just in case, you know. But technically, I harvested that deer too, so you know.
Winner.
So you know, technically, it's still a harvest.